Hi and welcome to Bryant Fitness Systems, and this video is all about why men like to fight. Now really it's all about ego, it's all about power, it's all about control, and it's all about maybe a bit of bullying going on, or maybe it's about that person just not enjoying their life, or they may have a huge amount of stress at work or huge amounts of stress with a partner, and they're trying to vent that stress and that anger by having a punch up to get a release and to feel better about themselves. Now, I believe that really, if you feel that way, you shouldn't be going to a pub. You should be, working out and working on your overall health, where you can work on your mind so you don't get yourself into fighting situations. Now, there's been many situations where a person has hit one person and killed them with one hit. As the person's hit the floor and banged their head, that person's died. So this is what you've really got to think about, is that when you're going looking for trouble, you'll find trouble, but what will happen is that you will set yourself up for a prison sentence or something like that. So I have a law myself of that if a person doesn't physically touch me, I've got no problem. They can mouth off as much as they want. But if they physically touch me or physically go to hit me, then I will use self-defense in which to protect myself. But apart from that, I will not ever go out and hit somebody for no reason. I will never get into confrontation for no reason. I will always defend myself. So one time I was down Marble Arch and somebody tried to nick a watch that I was wearing on my wrist. So in self-defense, I smashed the guy in the throat and he hit the deck and went down on the floor. But I had to do that because this guy was trying to rob me. So in these scenarios, if you're fit, if you're strong, and you know some sort of martial art, you can protect yourself. So this is the only time that I would use a martial art or self-defense. If somebody physically attacking me and I feel that this is the only way that I can defend myself and get away from the situation. So really important to remember is that there's lots and lots of people taking lots of drugs all over the world now because of how stressed society and life has become. So many people will think that they're Rambo when they've had a few beers or a couple of lines of coke, or they might be on their stack of steroids, and they think that they can take anybody on. Now, they may think it, but when they try it, it can be a different case scenario. So like I said in the video before, a good martial artist will be calm, cool, collective, will talk you down because they know their capabilities and what they can do to you. So they wouldn't want to get into a fight with you because they know that they can really hurt you. And most martial artists have a license, and most martial artists will warn you before. They will go, look, mate, leave it out. I practice the martial art, go away. And then if the person carries on, look mate, I do a martial art, go away. One more time, look mate, go away, bang. Or if there's a scenario where you think the person's going to attack you, you could parry the hand away or block the thing and then step back and then go in if you need to. So it's really important to remember that from my doorman experience, when I was on the door, people would try to attack me because I wouldn't let them in. So I learned different techniques in which to be able to defend myself to make sure that I didn't get damaged. I got a broken nose when I was on the door because that one time I was not as on my game that night. So what I mean was I was walking the person out of the nightclub gently and nicely, and this guy was really calm and collective. The next thing he turned around and just banged me in the nose. So this can happen. So you've got to remember that if you're getting in a violent scenario, because men are quite violent now, is to make sure that you keep your distance, keep your space, like I said in the video before. Make sure you keep yourself super fit and strong and healthy. So then that way, if somebody's, been taking lots of drugs and they're a smoker and they don't work out, you've got more chance of winning or more tools in your toolbox, because you are fitter and healthier than the average guy.